Hey, how goes it? Welcome back to Bloodborne. We're gonna talk to this lady.
I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess at Yarnum's Inn is all your fault. You put it to the outsiders. Our blood's ruined, tainted by your ilk. Don't you come near me. I know your type.
I don't like her. What is she gonna say?
Stay away from me.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, bye. So, let's talk to someone who's not bleed asshole.
Ah, the hunter. Thank you. So that old girl, you told her about this place, right? Well, she don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
I actually really like this character.
If you find any saint survivors, send them along to Erden Chapel.
They are indeed a puddle, but they're a fairly well-meaning puddle. I'm gonna try and do this gesture that I just got. I don't remember what's going on right here. Okay, so this episode is post-commentary because my audio got completely eaten. I don't know, just some kind of bug. So let's try Triumph. It doesn't look that great. I'm gonna go back to, what was the other one? Conviction. Yeah, don't like the look of it. There we go. Much more my style. So yeah, my audio got eaten. This is post-commentary. This episode, probably next episode, are both going to be post-commentary because I recorded for like 2 hours and only an hour worth of audio survived. So that's good. So we're just going to go back through here. We got places to be. We got to go to the village hamlet that is Old Yarnum. Trying to remember how to get there at this point, I believe. And I remember, okay, yeah, down this way was this whole church that we didn't actually explore. And there's a couple little patrolling guys around here, which are, you know, not really a big deal. To be honest, none of them are that big of a deal. I think we can probably just, you know, saw spear our way through most of them without any real issue, even if they all saw us at once. Pitchfork guy's kind of a dick, but, you know, whatever. So there's a couple things back here we want to get. Got some blood dew. It's good. Got some Molotov cocktails. Those are always good. I don't use them nearly enough. I tend to save them for bosses and stuff. Did you notice how the dog's like got his head flopped off to the side when it's sprinting at us? He's kind of derpy. That's pretty good. I forget what I was doing, but the other day I was playing on Nidhogg and I was in this area for some reason. And I got these guys to kill themselves on that bonfire. It does like 30 damage every second that they're standing in it, but one of them just kind of got bugged out and just started running straight into it. So I want to check out the side here before we actually go on into that that church. Those bullets go a long way, and then this hunter guy here has a couple of hunting dogs with him. Not really that big of a deal, we'll just kill them. And this guy's screwed, he just doesn't even know it yet. Alright. It's got some quicksilver bullets. We're gonna go in here, which if we look, is actually... Well, no, wait, we're not looking yet. Okay, come on, go back. There we go. Post-commentary, yeah. We're actually in the building that we were going to go into. We just went up rather than in the front door. So, we're gonna do that. And we opened up a secret thing. I don't even know if it's actually a secret. There was a track there for this thing to slide down back on. So, I don't know. We're gonna go check that out in a minute, though. We got somebody down here to go talk to. It's all nice and radiant and bright here. It's not gloomy in England. So we got this guy. Let's talk to this guy. He's got some pretty snazzy looking armor. Don't know how functional that would be.
You're a ghost hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred.
Hello, Alfred.
Protege of Master Ligarius, 'hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you?
Your ghost hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred. Hello, Alfred.
Hunter of vile bloods. 'Hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not
This
cooperate
is
and
this
discuss
is
the
pretty
things
true.
we've learned?
Yeah, jolly cooperation.
Very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance. Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
So this
There
guy's,
must be oodles for us to
as you
share.
can tell,
Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest.
same voice actor as Solaire. He's got a
As you
lot
know,
of interesting
the Healing
information for
Church
us.
is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit.
So that gives us a little bit of an objective. Let's
Burdenworth
figure out
is an
about
old
this place.
of learning, and the tomb of the gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter.
Oh, it will be.
Once, a group of young Bergenworth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Bergenworth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Bergenworth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
So that's another place we were going to want to go check out, but we need to find the password
It has
first.
been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
Yeah, you too, bro. He is an executioner. This says there, treat executioner with care. That's the covenant that he's in. They're like knights that hunt down the vile bloods who are supposedly evil. There's a thing over here. This guy doesn't seem to care, so we're just gonna kill him and take it. Just some advanced knowledge. Could be handy for later. So we're gonna go down into this, and we're trying to get to that old hamlet that they described. Wondrous blood gem. Yeah. If I remember correctly, it's not really that wondrous. It's kind of a really basic one, but it's, I think, yeah, we've only got a couple. It's actually worse than what we had previously. It doesn't have nearly as much attack up. And it doesn't have the 1 hit point per 3 seconds thing, so fuck it, that's useless. We'll sell it for 10 blood echo. Oh yeah, and there's a werewolf down here. Sup, beast? Oh, I fucked up that parry. Got that one though. Yeah. Bloody good time. Pick it up, pick it up. He's stuck in the wall a little bit. I couldn't really get to the item even though it said I could push X. So, yeah, now we got some stairs down here. It looks like we're in like a storeroom or something, which doesn't make any sense because we just went down into a crypt. There's an item down there that we're going to go get. You always have to look around because it's a Souls game, essentially. Got some antidote. That's bad news because that means that there's fucking poison coming. We don't need the music box anymore. Gascoigne's dead. Put some of these antidotes on here. Talks about a horrible sickness, and we're going down to Old Yharnam, so I guess it's a good thing that we have this because it says right on the description that Old Yharnam fell victim to the ashen blood sickness or whatever. It's not good, not good at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna look around here. I don't think there's anything down here. It's just, like I said, kind of storeroom stuff. Looking up for anything hidden. And it's got some big fucking doors. So yeah, the town's long abandoned and hunters aren't welcome here, and I don't give a single fuck. Sup, Old Yharnam?
You there, hunter! see the warning?
I might have.
Turn back at once. Old Yarnum, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts.
Alright, well.
No harm. Turn back, for the hunter will face the hunt.
Sounds like fun. So that fucker over there, which you can just see kind of in the middle of my crosshairs, is the guy who was talking, and he's sitting on a fucking Gatling gun, which I hate. But first we're gonna go this way, and I forgot this guy was here. I don't know if we've seen any. Yeah, we saw one in the other episode. They're basically crystal lizards. I need to kill it. And he landed in an inopportune angle, but I did manage to get him, just barely. We got some blood shards out of it, so that's good. We look down here. There's an enemy, so we know this will be fun. Now we gotta traverse this rickety ass falling apart building and murder a couple of things. Now I can hear one to my left, so I know there's one over there too. And there he is. You want to be careful about these guys, because as you can see they do poison, which is fucking great. Only the ones with the cloaks seem to do poison damage. The other ones usually don't, but sometimes their eyes start glowing red, and you'll see what I mean by that in a little bit. We got a hunter's torch. It's basically the same thing. Has a little bit of interesting lore on it there if you want to pause and read. There's the old torch, new torch again. So yeah, it does fire damage. The only purpose to have the torch is it sometimes scares beasts and they cower, but it really doesn't do much damage. This is locked. That's going to be a really handy shortcut in a little bit here. And there's a bunch of shit down there, and that's actually where we're going. See that foggy alleyway right there? If you continue up that road just a little bit, there's a building right above my, well, it was above my hat for a moment there. Just down that road, and that's where the boss of this zone is. That's where we're headed. It's going to take a little bit of time to get there. Like I said, maybe 2 episodes. This episode and next episode should just about do it. Got some treasure up here, which is nice. What do we got? Just some dew. I'm very surprised that I haven't seen any, like, Mountain Dew, Blood Dew references. Like, what's the red Mountain Dew? It's like the voltage or whatever the hell. Let's see, I can't pick up these blood vials because I got too many blood vials. So we're gonna use some of these in a second here. Let's just get hit a little bit, it's fine. We'll do that. And then we'll pick this up. And there's still more that we can't pick up. Hang on, I got an idea here. I think. Do it? Yeah, there we go. Got some blood bullets. I don't even think we're going to use those for a long time. I tend not to parry things in this zone too much, even though I could. They're small enough so I can just kind of wail on them. But yeah, so we have these little beasts that you saw me kill on the bridge a second ago. There's going to be a ton of these around here. And if you notice, they've got yellow eyes. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes... oh, I fucked that up. Sometimes they have red eyes. And the red-eyed ones can poison you. And from what I can tell, and I haven't been able to confirm this on the wiki or have anyone test this, but it seems like the ones that are wearing the cloaks, they can scream, and when they scream, I'm not really sure what it does, but it seems to make other beasts' eyes turn red, and they basically grant an AoE poison to everyone. Also, I have no idea what that sound was. I assume it was the thing dying, but I don't know. I really am not certain. But yeah, so those shrouded guys are a lot slower, but they have poison, and they can grant an AoE poison buff to everybody around them, which is a pain in the ass. The trick to combating this is don't get hit by them.
You are a skilled hunter, adept, merciless.
I've only killed like 5 people. How does he know I'm skilled? So he doesn't want me to get anywhere up in here because I'm not even that skilled. I'm getting my ass kicked by these things. I like stabbing these guys. It works pretty well. It's got a lot of range, so you can hopefully, like, not have to deal with their bullshit and don't get hit by them. And I love that attack because it's got such a huge sweep. And it does a good deal of knockback, so if you don't kill something, usually you send it flying. Yeah, just stabbing these guys does it pretty well. So, I watched EMB go through this area a while ago, and he has a YOLO strat where he'll just sprint off onto one of those, see the little, I'm trying to position it, I think, I was talking about this in live commentary, at the tip of my weapon there's a little building with round things on the top of it. There's a couple of those down there. If you look straight down right here, you can jump and land on that and skip the entire zone. I don't like to because that guy shoots at you and I'm not good enough to avoid those bullets. I probably could if I tried. In fact, I'm going to be trying some speed running strats later, like probably off camera. Maybe I'll record it if I get good at it. But skipping through this zone and avoiding those. If you notice, this guy's got a lot of health, and I just got pinned down by him because I got shot in the back. And now he's throwing up poison in my face. This is good. It's a good time. And I'm getting shot in the foot. The gun is honestly more dangerous than those guys in a lot of cases. Just take one of these, and they knew you'd fuck up because they put more of them right here. So yeah, so far so good. Got some more items over here. More blood shards, those are good. And now this room's it can be a bit of a pain in the ass. There's oil vases and he's shooting red hot bullets. And there's a couple of these motherfuckers. There. To be honest, the explosions are the more dangerous part in this room. I'm trying to trigger them here. And he will be kind enough to blow those up, so that's good. Now I'm trying to get over here and grab this item. It says some more antidotes, but that could be handy. And not get blown up by those vases if you decide to shoot them. There's a couple of guys hanging out on the ground over here. Just murder them real quick. Try not to progress too far through the room though, because if you do, you'll pull an ambush. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah. So just don't walk too close to that door while you're handling those two guys, or you'll get jumped by a third one. Let's pick up this stuff. More antidotes. I think there's some good stuff in here. Yeah. Handgun gem. Or it's a gem that's going to go on our handgun. We'll have a look at that. It's blood tinge, so it ups the blood attack. If you have any weapon that uses blood attack or scales off of blood tinge or whatever. Also, there were crows over here. We're going to just do this because it's a Souls game and they're not smart. And jump attacks go through walls. I don't know how we hit that guy, but cool. And I think the last one doesn't want to let us cheat, so we're just going to whack it. Thankfully, he jumped over here where the gun can't reach, because that chain gun can hit you out wherever you see sunlight there. See him up there, being a dick? And I don't think he didn't even shoot at us. But he will. If you're standing out there for too long, he'll just start shooting down at you. It's a pain in the ass. More antidotes. We don't need them that bad. Now there's a guy hiding in the smoke there, so we're going to pull him, and whoever else decides to come is fine. Okay, there's the guy that was in the smoke. He finally decided to show up. On my first time through here, playing on Nidhogg, time for lures. On my first time through here, I got all three of them to show up, and I pulled all three of them at once, and I jump attacked and killed them all at once. It was pretty sick. I think it was a jump attack. I might have the clip somewhere. I'll have to look. So yeah, just lure them in here, poke them, grab another group of them, poke them, or slice them up. You mainly just don't want to get caught off guard by that fucking gun. This guy doesn't matter. He will do a fraction of the damage the gun will. I mean, I guess they have a fast flurry of attacks that they could use that could probably kill you pretty quick. Let's see if that's a good one. That's the old one we just got. That's the one we had. That one that we just got randomly off of a drop is better than any of the other ones that we've gotten in chests and stuff or on bodies. Alright. There's an item there. I don't remember if I even go for it. I do. But I think I accidentally pulled somebody else. Okay, we're gonna get these guys over here. You're gonna want to watch the stairs here in a second. I think. There we go. Who the fuck are you? What are you doing here? Yeah. So what happened was when we walked over there, just making sure he's not coming for us. See him moonwalking up there? When we ran over to grab those guys and pull them, gotta get out of there, gun. We pulled that guy. Oh, I got clipped by the fucking gun. Notice one bullet does the same amount of damage as being hit by one of those guys. You'll get hit by about 6 bullets if you get hit by a full burst of those. Anyhow, so that hunter over there, who's currently chasing us, which is weird. See him running up the stairs. He's a pain in the ass. He's like fighting a PvP player almost, except he has way more health. We're gonna just leave him alone. Now you can go up here and you can fight the guy in the gun, or you can go down here and get some treasure. And I think we're gonna go down there and get some treasure in a minute. But if you can go up there and you can fight the guy, I don't recommend it because he's a pain in the ass. I saw a guy climb the ladder, get up there, and he got shot immediately by the guy's blunderbuss and knocked off the ladder and fell to his death. It was pretty fucking funny. But I don't want to be on the receiving end of that. So you can kill this guy. This little path over here, we're not going to worry about right now. We'll come back in a second. The guy we just killed is normally an ambush. He'll jump down from there and try and kill you when you're about here. So then you're surrounded by 3. Not a fun situation to be in. Easily handleable because they're really slow. You can just run away, but if it catches you off guard and you get hit in the back while you're fighting these guys, it can be a pain in the ass, especially if he manages to poison you with the flurry of attacks. So we're just gonna stab him. Stab him from as far range. You got a longer weapon than they have arms, so use it. More antidote, which we don't need because we're at 10. I was kind of like annoyed that there was such a limit. I can hear this guy. Yep, there he is. It's Dark Souls, or it's a Souls game. You can hit things through walls. Now he just alerted everybody and gave them poison, so I want to take care of him quick. Although I could have just gone the other direction and pulled him up the stairs, but I want to finish him real quick because he's a fucking asshole. And these guys got here a little faster than I expected. So we're gonna get the fuck out. So notice they've got red eyes because the other guy screamed. I'm not 100% positive, but I think it happens when they scream. Now there's 4 of them here. This is getting a little hairy. And we're poisoned, and we're at lowish health. So we're gonna run away for a second. We got health vials, it's fine, it's no rush. I'm gonna do that. The poison isn't gonna kill us. I'm not worried about that. There, now we got rid of the poison. And that guy's an asshole because I thought he turned around, but he ended up running back up. Now you guys have to remember when I'm playing this, I don't have headphones on, so I can't hear things. I have to actually play with the volume fairly low because otherwise it gets feedback into the mic. So, man, I would really like to be able to plug headphones into my TV so I could play this. This guy's just kind of chilling there, so... Oh, now he's aggressive. That's fine. Yep, now you're dead. No, you're not dead. Come on, just die. Just die. There we go. That was kind of shit. I don't know how many more are down here, but they're still screaming, so we're just gonna go finish them off. There's probably 2 or 3 down there. I don't even remember myself. I actually recorded this a little while ago. Now there's 4 of them, at least. Plus another one around the corner, I think. No, come on. I ain't got all day. I'm just gonna stab him down these stairs. Their tracking on their attacks aren't amazing, so down this, like when they're downstairs, it's actually kind of alright, because your spear naturally wants to go down because of the way the moveset works. And their attacks don't want to go up so well, because they like to hit the ground and stuff. So being above them is a pretty okay strategy. By all rights, that guy should have attacked me and hit me, but he didn't. And there's another one to his right, I think? Or to his left, to my right. Yeah, I hear a guy screaming over there. Yeah, he's tucked himself away in this little corner. I think this is where he spawns. He's guarding this item here. Just get some stamina back. Calm down. It's okay, we got all day to fight. And it's a madman's knowledge. Not that big a deal. I mean, you'd imagine you'd gain some knowledge just from fucking... Like, you get a little insight just from looking at this horrible thing. I honestly don't even know what it is. I expected there to be a boss fight in this room. But there's not. Got a blood ritual. That's pretty cool. Or ritual blood. It's a chalice item thing. You can use it to make a chalice dungeon and fight more things. Which we'll be doing chalice dungeons a little bit later. There's a lot of good drops in those. But I want to get my gear a little bit more upgraded and level up a little bit before I try tackling those. Because they can be a pain in the ass. Or they can be really easy. Sometimes you get random ones that are not so bad. We're going to go back up to the catwalk that we were at the beginning. And we're going to go grab a bunch of items that were in the rafters. And the reason we're doing that now, rather than like when the room was full of enemies, is because the only way to get down is to continue dropping into the room where all the enemies were. And that's kind of a pain in the ass when there's like a dozen enemies chasing you around. So we're gonna go and do this. And go across this little rafter here. Somebody died. I don't know how. Can we see how? No, I don't think this one loaded. Nah, those guys just fucked off. That's still a little buggy. Also, there's an item down there. We'll get that in a second. There's a phantom running around over where we're headed. And now we're just going to carefully line ourselves up. Grab this knowledge. There's nothing else up here, so we're just going to drop down to the next layer.